before 10:30, no later than drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real?
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a refill on my sister. She has had these nails on for over 2 weeks now. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the old design with our 5-in-1 bit from Panna. This bit, I use this bit for everything. It's good for taking off designs, for debulking acrylic. I use it to seal the cuticle and all of that. So make sure y'all go to Amazon and get y'all one of these because these is bomb to have in your kit. Alright, so now we're going to switch it up and put in our medium grit sanding band. This is a 150 grit. I'm going to use this to go ahead and prep the nail plate, get rid of all that dead skin around the epinicium. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying today, but sorry. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use this to press the nails and also get rid of any lifting that may be going on with that acrylic. We're going to remove everything that doesn't need to be there, basically. All right, and most of the things I'm doing are very repetitive. So as you can see, I'm doing it on the left hand as well. I think this is the left hand. No, this is the right hand. So I'm I'm doing everything I did on one hand to the other hand. I'm trying not to talk you guys to death. So yeah. And again, if you guys would like a in-depth tutorial of how to do the nail prep, and how I do basically just a breakdown of everything, I will gladly do so. I just speed up all of my videos and barely tell you guys what I'm doing because I feel like it's very repetitive. And if you've been watching nail videos, you pretty much know what to do. So I don't want to bore you guys. And yeah, but if you want me to do an hour-long video, I definitely will. Thanks in advance. Alright, so we are doing a refill, so I'm using the same color I used previously, which is the Young Nails Cover Rosebud. I love this color. It's an awesome nude, honestly, and they're cheaper than Valentino, so yeah, you should definitely try out Young Nails. The monomer is from Nail Craze, and I just went ahead and dehydrated the nails. I make it myself, so I just do half alcohol, half acetone. It's been working for me, so why not go the cheap route? We are priming with our Young Nails protein bond as always. This stuff is definitely a holy grail. Get you some. Alright, on to the thumb. We love a good thumb application. So I try to honestly lay the beads as perfectly as possible just so I don't have to do much filing. You guys will see I don't really do much at the end just because if you lay it good, you don't have to do so much filing, which in the end saves you time. So just make sure you practice on your application. That is going to it's going to increase your it's going to increase your speed by like at least 50%. If it's laid good, you in there like swimwear. And I'm still getting used to these voiceovers, so I literally just say the first thing that comes to my brain. So excuse me, I do apologize in advance for the corny dad jokes.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, so it's time to get into our filing. As always, I'm using a 8080 grit by Pana. I get these from Amazon and they make the shape so crisp. Like, I go back and forth between these files, and I also used to use the Tammy Taylor Pill and Stick files. Those are great as well. On Amazon, the highest grit I can find is 100. But they work awesome as well, but they're a little bit higher than these ones. These ones run you about $25 for 50 of them. Last time I bought them, anyways, with inflation, they're probably higher. So don't quote me. But yeah, these definitely will give you your bang for your buck because they're cheap and they get the job done. You don't see them being flimsy, and yeah, these are it. Alright, so I'm just flipping the hand over so I can see the nails from the client's perspective, just so I can make sure everything looks good from her angle. I do go ahead and square off the top with it flipped over, and if I feel like the shape isn't that good on the sides, I'll go ahead and fix that as well. So yeah, this is going to make sure that you get anything that you might have missed from looking at the other angle. Alright, we're taking that same bit from earlier, it's the panel 5-in-1, and we're going to go ahead and seal the cuticle. And I'll also go underneath the nails as well, just to make sure that everything is smooth underneath, that I didn't get any acrylic up under the nails. If I did, I'll go ahead and remove it at this time. Let's get into this thumbnail. I don't know what it is about thumbs, but they are so satisfying. Like, the shape, the cuticle area, like, it just looks so good. Thumbs are like my favorites. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take that same sanding band that we used earlier to prep the nail plate to go ahead and smooth the nail out. I do use this instead of a buffer. So I feel like with this grit, you can get away with substituting it for a buffer just because the nails are smooth. And we want, like, if you're, especially if you're doing gel polish or anything, any type of art, I feel like you don't want the nail to be too smooth as to where it won't stick properly and you get chipping and all of that. With this bit, I don't have any issues with it in place of a buffer, and it's been working fine for me. So.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on the scene. Think you know your girl is so funny to me. That's why you think I left by one at a time. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your
Alright, so it's time to get down to the fun stuff. I'm using my Beatles base gel. I am going to mix a custom color for this set. So I'm using this purple. I did use this purple on her toes as well, so that's why I'm using this particular color. We are replacing that yellow on the picture with this purple, and this is the inspo. Thank you so much for that person who posted it on Pinterest. And I didn't edit it out how long it took me to mix this. I did speed it up, but I just left it in there to let you guys know when you are making a custom color like this, you want to mix it to the gods, okay? You don't want any spotting, any bulk pigment. Like, it has to be completely thoroughly mixed or it will look funny, okay? I just want you guys to know that. Sometimes I use top coat to make a custom color, but today I use the base gel. Just a side note, the base is a little bit more runnier than the top coat would be. So when you see me paint it on, it doesn't look the same color and it looks a little thin. That's because it is. So you're definitely going to need 2 coats when you do this, or you can try to add more pigment, but me personally, I don't like to add too much pigment just because I don't want to take away from the polish actually working, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a chemist or anything, so I don't know ratio, so I just rather be safe than sorry. I'll do 2 coats and I will not mix as much pigment as the next person. So, you know, you can play with it, get away with it, do what you will with it, okay? Alright, again, so we are doing 2 coats, and I did want to let you guys know, I did go ahead and cure the 4 fingers without doing a thumb, just because when a polish is thin like this, a lot of the time, it'll run, so it'll run to the free edge, and when it does that, it makes the nail look bulky towards the tip. So to avoid that, I just went ahead and cured the other 4 fingers, and then I went back and did the thumb. For the second coat, you really don't have to worry about it running just because it's sticking to the first coat. So I just wanted to throw that in there. And as you can see for this design, we're just slapping the polish on the tip, not in any certain order, any certain way, just because we're going to do those outlines that were on the picture, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just don't make every nail look the same, and it should come out looking like the picture. Alright, so for the outline, we are going to take this black by Nail Addict, which is now called Nail Reserve. If you guys are wondering where this polish came from, it is very pigmented. I love their black. Their white is good as well. Every color I have of theirs is pretty good. I don't have anything bad to say, basically. I was happy with my purchase, so yeah. But since they changed their name, I haven't ordered anything, so I don't know if it's still the same formula or not. But I should be ordering soon because I am completely out of the white, and probably will be out of the black soon. And for the outlines, as you guys can tell, we are just outlining the top of the shape. And then for the second row, basically you just outline it any kind of way you want to. You can leave it unoutlined if you would like, but for this design, I'm just gonna go some random way to do these squiggly to do these squiggly lines on the second part and pray for the best.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you
All right, so now I'm going to
always
take my
stay.
iGel Beauty No Cleanse top coat. This has been the top coat I have been using recently. I have no issues with it. I love it. I used to use Not Polish before then. I ran out. But that one is good as well if you guys are interested in checking it out. But iGel, they are reasonably priced. They always have a sale, and yeah, it shines like a diamond. I really like it. So yeah, we're going to just go ahead and top coat all these babies, and then we're gonna add a little spice to the nails.
It's hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place before this love affair began. But if you feel more like I feel, confusion can't give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say.
Alright, so I did want to add something to the nails. So right here, I'm just showing you that I'm using the Macart rhinestone glue. I love this. I don't have any issues with any of my stones moving, lifting, coming off or anything with this, so I highly recommend it. I got it from Amazon, of course. We were just trying to see what we were going to put. So the first stone, it was just too big for these nails. They were too short for that big old heart. So I went with the cross, and I actually was gonna use the cross first, anyways, until I remembered that I had these other gems. But the cross turned out awesome. To me, it went with the theme, and she was happy with it. So now that she had a choice, because since I do her nails for the free ski, she has to do what I say. Like, she had no say so on this whatsoever. I just went through my phone and I picked out the design. I didn't even tell I didn't even tell her what I was gonna do, but she's always down. So yeah, so this is a little spice we're adding. She had done took her hand away because she was in love, I guess. Alright guys, and I did oil her up, but I forgot to put that in here. But I'm just going ahead and cleaning off my table. Going ahead and getting rid of all that dust before I put my fur down so we can take some pictures. You guys know the drill at this point. So yeah, that's basically it, and we'll go ahead and insert the video of the finished product, but she was in love. She loved them. I love them. So that's really all that matters. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.